Dun, dun, dun. Alright, guys. Just had to get that out. Sorry, guys. It's something usually I do off camera, or I should say I am off camera, but before I start recording, but I just feel like you guys need to know that about me. So guys, we got 10 packs of the Dollar General Sword and Shield. Why are we doing Sword and Shield? Not because it's a great set or anything like that. It's just that's what they got at Dollar General. I haven't researched too much into, I know there are certain cards that are in the set. I don't really know, what you're looking for a value per se compared to the other sets, because I like many people. So we got the reverse hollow Rhydon. Wow, they don't even have the advertisement card in these ones. I'm not going to complain about that, because now I don't have to chuck it. Generally, even though, my favorite Pokemon by no means is Charizard, but I think because of just like anyone, it is the most popular Pokemon, at least in the card game. I've seen some things where it's like it doesn't really show Charizard as being the most popular. But I think those are from metrics. Like, you really can't measure popularity. And honestly, unless you honestly just had a true study that said, hey, please be honest and tell us your favorite Pokemon. You could do that, and it would be pretty accurate. But the thing, I guess I'm alluding to, the video I saw that measured popularity, it was they chose it by people Googling it or something like that, Googling the Pokemon. Which is a solid foundation by any means. But it doesn't really tell you what Pokemon is popular. So I think that's the reason Charizard wasn't at the top or stuff like that or anything like that. Or I don't remember exactly. Or maybe it was a different kind of non-starter popular. I don't remember, but I don't think I'm not having a hot take by saying, I always like Krabby. For some reason I thought that was snow for a second. No, is that snow? That sure as heck is snow. He's on a snowy beach. I don't ever imagine Krabby being on a snowy beach. My point I was saying is that Charizard's not my favorite Pokemon, but he's the Pokemon that garners the most monetary value because of his popularity. So a lot of the times I myself get excited for sets that have Charizards, because I know that you can open those, and if you get lucky and you pull that Charizard, you kind of have a payday coming your way. Generally it never works out to where you make money unless you're super lucky, but at least get your money back. That a hobby that you love and you could literally spend zero money doing. There's a Wooloo. I like the sheep Pokemon. I don't know if it's because I grew up. I don't specifically like sheep that much. Evolution incense, not incest. My bad, guys. It's on my mind. Family fun for everyone. But not sheep Pokemon per se, but I do own a bunch of goats. I am a goat farmer, if you want to call it that, and just I grew up on a farm. So I like I'll finish what I was saying. Is I like traditional farmy, Western traditional farm animal Pokemon, because it kind of makes me feel ooh, if I was a Pokemon trainer, those would be my Pokemon. Double V is one of my more favorite cards right now. Maybe because I like the actual card and what it does, but in DDV, so watch over. Once during your turn, you may heal 20 damage from your active Pokemon. This attack does 60 more damage for each energy attack to your opponent's active Pokemon. So yeah, that could be pretty good because, you get a Pokemon with 3, that's 180 damage plus 10. So 190 for 3, that's not too bad. I'd say that's pretty standard. I guess there's some 2 energy, like Eternatus VMAX. A lot of the VMAXs kind of tend towards to have like 2 energy costs for their attacks. That'd only be 130 damage, but alright guys. Pokemon Center Lady Reverse Hollow. So, hey, really I'm not disappointed with the hits here. We got a few less, and I guess we still got 1 pack left, so we could get a big hit here and kind of make it worth it. But the last dollar packs we did, the Cosmic Eclipse, we got. Well, I guess we're right on track if we got another big hit because we got that secret rare. But honestly, I think it's one of the more higher drop rate secret rares, so I can't be upset. Oh, hey, so reverse hollow rare candy. So, yeah, I think we tied it up. So, on both, we opened 10 packs, and we got, quote unquote, 4 hits. So we'll just kind of do these in order, or backwards order. So we got the rare candy. Choose one of your basic Pokemon in play. If you have if you have a Stage 2 card in your hand that evolves from that Pokemon, put that card onto the basic Pokemon to evolve it, skipping the Stage 1. You can't use this card during your first turn or on a basic Pokemon that was put into play this turn. So this is actually used quite a bit in some of the one prize decks. The one I can think of now is the new Charizard Voltage deck. But anything where you're evolving multiple Pokemon to Stage 2, so you can skip pretty much a whole card, so you don't have to draw as many cards, if that makes sense. Pokemon Center Lady heals 60 damage from one of your Pokemon, and it recovers all special conditions from it. So right now in the meta, this is definitely not a very played card, just because you don't really need it. You can play other cards to get the same effect as far as the healing, and then kind of like removing conditions. The only one I can think of is like that this card would be better than like the balloon or the U-turn board or anything like that, or a switch, is like, well, no, so, the problem with this is, like, for example, right, is you can literally, like, let's say your Pokemon's paralyzed. That's the best one I think of, right? So you can use this and unparalyze the Pokemon, and you can, attack that turn, let's say, okay? Okay, well then let's think of it another way. If you run a switch instead of this, you can use the switch in that same exact situation, switch out a small retreat cost Pokemon, and just like, hard retreat, or, do whatever you need, or if you have another switch, you switch it right back in. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, and plus you can use switch in other situations. So this can only be used in that specific situation I gave you, and it's going to heal 60 damage. And I guess it's just kind of one of those things where, yeah, I guess there's certain times that healing 60 damage might be good. I don't know if there's like a card that's very good that relies on needing to be healed or anything like that. And maybe there's a stall deck that you can run it in, but it's not a very popular card. Indeed, I already went over what it does. So you can heal 20 damage from the active Pokemon, which is not a bad deal. So like, I know I just said that healing is not the greatest thing, but if you're gonna have this on your bench and you're gonna potentially use this, you could put it in DDV on the bench. You can heal 20 damage each turn from the active Pokemon. So if you were kind of having to tank your Pokemon, and then it doesn't really like hurt you if you were gonna use the Pokemon, because you could put the 3 energy you need on her, heal your active Pokemon, that's kind of, what you're going for her, and then use her as a, your kind of second attacker, and switch her in on, say, like, a deck that uses a lot of energy, like a Centiskorch, or I mean, that's the one that comes to my head, but, there's a lot more that use a lot of energy per Pokemon. So she's not, I mean, just because, the ability is heal 20 health, just because I said healing isn't great in the meta right now, or I didn't really say healing's not great, but, you know what I mean? So then we got the Rhydon, so then we have, it's just Horn Drill, 3 energy, 50 damage, pretty bad. And then we have a 4 mana, or it's not mana, 4 energy, so 2 fighting energy, 2 colorless energy, and it just does 100 damage. But you can also do 2 damage to 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon. That's just a terrible card. Compare this to, let's say, Salamence V, right? That just comes to my head. You can literally do 160 damage, and you do 30 damage to the opponent's Pokemon on bench Pokemon. For 3 energy. So there's no way, shape, or form that this is better than just running 4 of these comparative to Salamence V. So kind of a useless printed card that's just going to take up space. But guys, that's it for me. It's been All Might DT. And you guys are sexy and awesome and just love watching my videos all the way through, so I don't have 1 minute average watch time in my analytics. So, alright guys, like, comment, subscribe, and say blowfish if you made it to the end of the video in the comments.